I don't know if you can take a minus 30.
I mean, if you can take it, then I can't. It's
Well,
just that simple.
Yeah.
He's got plenty of health left over from 30 points of damage.
19 hits, right?
The one on the right, you can attack without disadvantage. So,
Oh, it was a hit anyway.
Yeah.
Well, either way,
Yeah.
either way you'd be hitting, so you
Yeah,
can hit whichever
yeah,
one you
whichever
want.
one you want. But yeah, this one's outside of the fire, so. Sneaky. You're a sneaky little fox. Which one did you shoot?
I shot this one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's the 1d4 from the Coaro.
Oh, nice. Are you rolling the 1d4? Oh, cool. Shout, Snow Talon. What are you doing?
Well, it's time to go this far. Mighty Elbow Legs. And now it's time to activate Starry Form of the Chalice.
As you approach, you feel the intense flames lick against you. If you realize that if you enter that space, you will have to make a dex save to take fire damage. So you can step back. Yeah, you're good there.
Okay, it's still within range. I will Starry Form for the Chalice again.
Nice.
And because I can vaguely see a bird that got pretty dang hurt, I will hoot happily and let them know that everything is going to be all right.
Trevor responds, I hear happy hooting. Is that the happy hooter? The hero of legend?
It is.
You healed Trevor for 8 with your for 8 plus.
And also, because of a bonus, ducks, whenever I heal him, Apollo's in range, so he too can get a heal.
How much?
Yay. 8.
And it is of this much.
Okay, Apollo, go ahead. Heal it.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, it's something.
Take some fire damage, boy.
Oh, he already took it for that turn. Okay, Apollo, you attacked recklessly, correct?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Good. I like that
Wait,
answer.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I do is a perfect answer for my barbarian.
Ow.
Oh.
These claws snip at you. They're like vices as they grab you around your shoulder and torso. You're unable to struggle free, and the stinger comes down, attempting to stab you in the chest. That is a hit, so this is gonna hurt. And then
Let me do some math real quick. You can continue on doing the math.
I need you to make a DC before I can do my math. Con save 12.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'll just get out my calculator. This is gonna hurt you a lot. 7, 8, 9, plus 6, plus 9, plus...
I think that's 45.
21. You just take 45 points of damage.
Okay, thankfully I'm a barbarian, but yeah, that's not.
Oh wait, let me reparse that because there's different elemental types in this. 9 plus 9 plus 6 plus. So you take 24 bludgeoning and piercing damage, which you can half, and then you take 21 poison damage as the stinger buries itself in your chest.
Okay. Great. I'm still alive a little.
Youch. Good thing we fixed your health, huh?
Yep.
Timothy will shout out, guys, this isn't a problem at all, watch this! And then he conjures a glowing orb of fire in his hand. You see a orange bead streak straight down on the ground, and he casts Fireball at his position.
Oh my god. You fucking dumbass.
Yep, and you shout that, and Trevor is shouting it at the very exact same time. Like, both of you, your voices ring out in harmony.
I am going to facepalm myself so hard to take 1 point of damage.
8d6. Roll 8d6, and Apollo, make a dex save with advantage because you can see this.
Okay. Great. 16.
It's like somebody got a new group ruler tool and wanted to. So it's DC 14, and it was 27 damage, half damage, and blop. As the fireball erupts, Timothy is not looking good himself.
Hey, I don't have negative 12. Hold on. I still have 3. That set me at negative 12 health.
You don't have negative health.
Yeah.
You can just set it to like 0 or something.
No, I mean it subtracted too much health for some reason. It said I. Oh wait. No. I thought it was saying I had 12 damage. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 0.
And with that, the wall. Oh, let me make a con save for Timothy. He makes it.
Oh my god. It doesn't make it easier. It just makes everything harder. Can I not
I
kill
mean,
this guy?
he did
Wait,
kill
he
one
took
of the scorpions.
he took 27. Actually, I think I might be wrong. 27.
He also killed you.
Divided by 2. Oh,
Oh,
the
he's down.
the DC was 13, and he rolled an 11. So
Hey, hold on. I did roll my dex save at 16. So does that count?
yeah, you succeeded. So you take half damage.
Great. Thank God. How much damage
yeah,
was
like-
that?
It was 27 total. So half of that, 15.5 or something.
Hey, I'm still kind of alive.
Uh,
much
I would
health?
have-
I have
27
health.
divided by 2.
Oh my
13
god.
and a half.
Yeah, 13.
So-
So you take 13 damage from it.
Okay.
So you have 3 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
You're built like a
Wait,
brick
did he knock
house,
himself
son.
out?
He's got 3 hit points, but he did lose concentration on the wall of fire.
Oh, thank god.
But as the wall begins to sputter, it doesn't extinguish, and you can see a look of terror in Trevor's eyes as he looks towards Timothy and says, Timothy, what did you do? And you see ashen scales swimming through the flames that refuse to die out. Corbin, you're up.
Excellent. What to do?
Please kill something. I don't want to die.
Yes. Yes, that's the thing. To
Preferably
get
the
in
one-
there.
You're magical.
Oh,
So
shit.
he dropped.
God,
he dropped
no.
the concentration, but there's still fire there.
He dropped concentration, but it's being sustained by something. There's a ash snake swimming through the flame.
Okay.
It is a serpentine creature body, an elemental in nature. Its scales are ash, its fangs are obsidian, its eyes are molten iron.
Okay. Clutch. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to. Oops, that's the wrong button.
Don't any of you have
attack-
great water spells or something?
I do not.
I only have an ice spell. Unfortunately, since we haven't had long rest, I'm low on my big slots.
Okay.
So I will go ahead. It's at disadvantage, right, to attack inside?
You can attack the snake without disadvantage, but any attack rolls against the creatures inside are at disadvantage.
Okay.
So that's just attack rolls, not saves.
All right. I will attack this one here. My pointer would work. There we go. Attack that one.
Okay.
Disadvantage, so. It's 11.
I'm gonna miss.
Okay. But I will bonus action Blade Song.
Okay.
And that will be my turn for now.
Bounce, giant scorpion house. Oh, you have 1 intelligence. Let's make an intelligence. Okay, you rolled -3. And with the -3 for an intelligence, it's near death and it doesn't want to die, so it's going to try to run away, but it has -3 intelligence. So it instantly configurates as it runs back into the wall of fire. It had 2 hit points. Dead.
I'm pretty sure it dies.
Yeah, yeah. This is like, look at that, solid -3. Ugh. All right, Apollo.
I'm straight up powering down on these things despite
Yeah.
having very little health. So I'm not only going to rage, I'm going to frenzy.
Oh, nice. Do it. Blah.
And
Blah.
so I'll attack recklessly all 3 times. So
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
The second 2 hit. No, all 3 hit.
Okay, all 3 hit. So
Yeah.
I'm going to attack a scorpion until it's dead.
Okay.
Hopefully. So
That kills it. That kills it.
great. And the other 2 go straight at the snake.
All right. So with your halberd, you just take it and you just twist it in the claws, and the claws just snap away like dried twigs, and you spin the halberd around, cutting through the limbs and extremities, and then bring it down with a heavy thud, cleaving the maw of this creature in 2. It twists and turns, writhes, and flips on its back, legs collapsing in around itself.
I barely even noticed that I've killed the scorpion as
Yeah.
I twist my blade through it. I just immediately spin around to
Okay.
hit the snake with
An
8 points of
additional
damage
8 points,
each.
16. All right, so you carve into this burning form. The glaive cutting a river of fire as the snake circles around you guys in the moat of fire. Trevor, terrified by that display of martial prowess, I'm glad you're on our side! It's been so long since I've had Trevor on the field, what can he even do? Okay. He will bark out a healing word. He's gonna go out. He's going all out. 5 points of healing. That's his bonus action. And then fire a ray of frost
Ooh, nice.
at the snake.
Nice.
It shatters against the skin, but you can see the energy sapped from this creature. It seems to be super effective,
Yay.
dealing 8 points of damage. Moon, you're up.
Ooh, use ice. Moon.
Boy, oh boy, this is a disaster.
Nah.
All right.
I don't
you
think
said-
so. This is going swimmingly.
Shut up,
Please
Tomahawk.
never speak Canada. Oh, you skipped my turn.
I did. I'm moving back to you right now.
You said if I stand 15 feet of the flame, I take damage.
If you get any closer, yeah, 15 feet.
Oh,
I,
that.
I can draw a
Okay,
circle
but-
out for you to make it really clear if you want me to.
That's fine. I'm exactly 50 feet, but I can't get closer. This sucks. I guess I'll just shoot the snake. It's the only thing I know how to do.
Okay.
Oh, who did Trevor heal, by the way?
You.
Oh, nice.
Is a 20 a hit?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yay.
Oh, nice. Back. Is that a magical short bow? It is. Nice. So this, you can see the arrow, the parts of it, the feathers start to burn away as it enters the flame and clashes in the snake, and you see a spear of magical energy from the enchantment of the bow pierce the hide of this creature for 20 damage. Oh, jeez, Moon, or Apollo, he's hitting a lot harder than you.
Hey, shut up. Is the 1d4 added to the 20?
Yeah,
Oh, 24.
nice. Oh yeah, he's hitting way harder than you. Jeez.
Stop.
Kira, yep.
Okay, first of all, because I can't get too much closer, I'm going to use my last level 3 slot. And this time, let's see, which saying shall I pull out from the cliche healing word thing? This one. Heroes never die! And yes, this is going right toward you, Apollo. That is the kill.
I can sort of hear it in between the pain from being burnt and stung on 90% of my body.
You know, she says that
Hey.
when there's nothing but dead heroes in the battlefield, right? Who else gets the
Okay,
healing?
that was helpful though.
She's also going. He is also going to get this.
To Tomothy? Okay, 8 points of healing to Tomothy?
No, it's.
Oh.
I'm giving it to Apollo.
Oh, extra to me. Yay.
And now, time to chart and shoot this fucking snake.
Are you gonna shoot? Wait, so do you have an ice spell?
Ice
I
knife.
do, however, I'm not sure if I want to do that because of how.
Did
close
you prepare
are.
ice knife for the day?
Yeah, an ice knife is in fact prepared.
Knife.
However, I'm not sure if I want to do that because he's right near it.
Apollo's strong.
Fair. I'm a strong boy.
Mm-hmm. I think at this point, he's used to friendly fire.
Okay then. I was going to use a guiding bolt, but if you're down for it,
Oh,
Yeah,
who has
sure.
exhaustion? Moon
Yeah.
and Kira?
oh yeah, I do have exhaustion.
It just affects skill checks, so you don't need to worry about it right now.
Okay.
I'll tag it on later.
Okay, in that case, I'm sorry, but I'm throwing this at a second level.
Oh my gosh.
You can see why I gave you all this help.
Oh boy.
Well, that is a hit.
Yeah,
One.
I did not mean to roll the. It didn't even roll the second level thing for it.
Does it add an
So let
extra
me re-roll
d6?
that.
Oh, you
Yeah,
cast it
let
at the
me
first
re-roll
level.
this.
Okay.
Can I re-roll the frost damage for that?
No, just add an extra die. Just roll a d6.
Okay.
Nice. So you do 8, that becomes 16, and an extra 1 for the piercing, so 19 points of damage. And with that, the flames of the snake are snuffed out.
Yeah.
How you want to do that?
Oh, thank God.
Literally, from the feathers comes basically just a storm of ice. Very sharp ice.
Do you like lash out with your feathered arm, and as you do, several feathers are thrown free, and they become encrusted with ice and transform into a dagger-like shard. And when they impact on the snake, they explode in shards of ice shaped as feathers.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, the swirling snake twists, writhes, and just turns into churning ash, and then rises into the sky, carried by the heat of the flame. The flame itself is quelled and begins to die down with a sputtering hiss.
Okay, as soon as this happens, I'm going to just rush in and dropkick this. Dropkick. I'm just going to rush in and ask, which one of you was the nun named Timothy?
I am Timothy, magic incarnate extraordinaire.
I will walk up to
Yeah.
Timothy and punch him in the gut. No
I'm
words.
going to take 10 steps back from Timothy before rushing forward and just drop kicking him with my big taloned feet.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay, so that's plus my
D20 plus your
my
strength.
Oh, and I have the brawler feat, I just realized. Which means that if this hits, I can just fucking also grab him. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, nice. So Moon, you go to punch him in the gut, and with a quick gesture of his hands, a shimmering ward of arcane bindings stops your hand with a resonating thud. Ting! A little ripple spreads over the barrier, and Timothy says, "Aha! Timothy's on!" And right when he says that, Kira comes in from the side and just cold clocks him. And he just like goes down like one of those slow motion wrestler punches, where it's like a little bit of spittle, and his head snaps to one side, and then he just falls to the ground like a sack of taters.
Yeah. Bonus action, just grab him. Just look at him with intense anger.
Okay, your eyes are met with a dead stare as his eyes roll back into unconsciousness, and he dangles limply by your grasp.
We will tie him up, and I will have some choice words with him once he wakes.
Trevor does the Picard face palm a little bit, and then just kind of wipes his hand down his beak. You, my good lady, would be wasting your breath. I assure you, there's nothing that can get through that thick skull of his.
Of course.
Can I help Trevor in any way?
Can you what?
At least,
Help Trevor in any way?
yeah, I was going to try and.
I'm a
do
bit
some
on
thinking.
fire. If you could get that, yeah, thank you.
I'll help him. Stop being on fire.
Yes.
Can I help treat the burns?
Thank you. Do you have anything for these cuts? That scorpion got a hold of me quite fiercely.
Actually, can I look around to see if there's any plants nearby I can make a spell to help?
Yeah. Go ahead and do a tool roll if you are proficient with any tools, or you can use nature.
I have an herbalist kit.
Okay, go ahead and do that, and you can do it with advantage because you're using your herbalist kit.
Would I put any attribute into this too?
You can use intelligence, wisdom, or either of those stats.
Wisdom?
Yeah, you can use Whatever you prefer, intelligence or wisdom.
Yeah, I'll go with wisdom, and you said advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
The landscape around you is fairly dried out, and glancing around, there isn't much. You do find a scraggly bush with some polis berries, and with a brief amount of work, you can make something. It doesn't do any sort of deep treatment. It's mostly to ease the pain, but you can make something that will ease Trevor's injuries.
Good enough for me. I shall do so.
So you'll get to add a d6 if he rolls hit die to recover health.
Yay.
I'll still be pantsing a bit as I come out of my frenzy, which sadly adds more exhaustion, but I'll be fine.
Oh yeah, speaking of exhaustion, who has exhaustion?
Yes.
I do.
I think everyone except Corbin.
Okay, so we'll go yellow. Anybody with 2 points?
I have 2 points because I frenzied.
Okay, bottom. We'll go yellow and orange. And Corbin is Corbin's a happy camper. He's like
Just looking at these scorpions,
uh,
seeing if there's anything to gain from them.
oh yeah, you can harvest them for venom. Their venom does 40-10 damage, and you got a first-hand account of how effective it can be, as this horrible wound on Apollo's chest is still seeping this yellowish fluid and is now throbbing with pain as your body is fighting off the toxins as best it can. And Apollo, between the exhaustion and the half-gallon of scorpion venom recently injected directly into your heart, you got a mild headache.
I'll be too busy suffering over here to say much. I'll just take some time to recover.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you're gonna need at least to sleep at least 6, maybe 4 hours to fully recover from this. Yeah, Corbin. So you can we can do a skill check to see if you recover that poison, and it is 40-10. So
4d10.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's if I get it. So would that be nature?
Survival, medicine, or nature.
I'm gonna go with nature. Hopefully that works.
Okay. And let's give it a DC. Oh, nice. I was gonna say 12. You're able to. What are you storing this in?
Deciding.
You could use
yeah.
Timothy's
like an
water
empty potion
flask.
vial. Or that. Yeah, we probably have some like empty potion vials left over.
Yeah, that's true.
Apollo
I
has
do
a
have
bunch of.
a couple of. I'm not gonna mix them in his potions, but I do have 2 empty bottles.
Oh yeah.
Or 2 empty potion bottles.
Yeah. Okay. So roll d4, and we'll see how many dosage you get from this guy.
Okay, D4.
Oh, you're able to get 4
Nice.
dosage. So these will last for a week, and it's an action, and you can apply it to a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you chill touch it to refrigerate it?
Sure. Well, chill touch would just turn it into necrotic slag, but.
Right.
Nice.
The name is
Vulnerability.
Okay. You are going through the scorpion, so you take your the Shrako and open it up to the blades, and with a graceful slash, sever the tail, and then come down right on the dorsal of it, the bone or the exoskeleton cracks open, and a pristine poison gland is there. You pluck it like an apple from a tree, and then ruminate on how this is like the story of Ademia and Evelyn, the two Corvin that lived in the Garden of Eden.
Fantastic.
That was great.
And I assume you go through the other two scorpions and do the same process.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll similar rolls.
Corbin's about to be the poison master.
Yeah, he like falls down
Didn't
some
expect that.
stairs
Wasn't
and just
ready.
dies. Oh, I poisoned myself.
No.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
my.
Yeah.
So through the battle haze and poison torpor, seeing Corbin collect this stuff, Apollo, you do remember that you have a potentially even more potent toxin in your possession.
Oh.
Love? No, it's actually basilisk venom. You can roll.
Yeah, I do. I wanted the. I was thinking of using that on the giant, but it had really thick skin, so I assumed it was gonna pass its con save.
Yeah, it has like +8 to its con saves.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It might have.
but
Um,
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it handy.
Okay.
What will happen if we combine the poisons?
It would turn somebody into stone and do poison damage to them at the same time.
It'll turn someone into dissolved stone.
Yeah. So you can add an additional D4 to that roll, Corbin,
Okay.
because it was such a high. Okay,
Oh,
so
all right.
8. All right, your bottles are full. You'll have to find another thing to store this in if you're going to continue to harvest.
I don't think I could. I'll just have my hands full of it. I'm like,
Okay.
Why can't I carry all this venom?
So once you apply this to a weapon, it lasts for an hour, until you strike somebody with it. So
Okay.
what you can do is you can poison up everybody's weapons before a big fight, and then everybody's first strike will have that effect.
okay, and it's one use, right?
Yeah,
Or should I say one
application.
attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, even if they miss, right?
Yeah. They have to hit. Like if it's an arrow, you only get one shot, right? But if it's a sword, it only applies when you strike somebody.
Okay. All right. So that's 11.
As I'm recovering, I'll stumble towards Trevor a little, and I'll like grunt, "You with him?" and nod towards Timothy.
Yes, unfortunately. The thing is, the other minder, the other tree minders elected that Timothy needed guidance, and well, I mean, he's unconscious, isn't he? He kind of looks over.
Seems like it.
I drew the short straw, and I got stuck with it. You know.
I would say it's a pleasure to see him again, but it's not.
I mean, it's never boring. I'll give him that. Yes. Always see the silver lining. My mother told me, and there is a lot of lining in Timothy. He is growing quite powerful, as you saw. His magic is improving.
Hope his aim improves as much as his magic.
Well, he didn't miss anybody. So yes, silver lining. Didn't miss anyone. Yes, not me, not him, not you. And I told him not to use the flame magic. The flames are starting to become corrupt. You saw that creature swimming through it, did you not?
Yeah, second one I've ever had the displeasure of seeing.
Yes, as as this cursed flame moves through our grove, the very elements we call upon bend more to their sway. I fear that any time we use fire magic, it may turn on us, as you saw.
Could any fire become susceptible to this?
If things become completely out of control, then yes, but it would take a Humblewood would be mere memories by that point. Right now, it is contained within magical fires.
I see. I'll be a little relieved by that.
You seem a little relieved by that. I'm glad I can provide that for you.
We were just on our way to your friends at the Avium.
Well, I mean, I know of the Avium, but I've never been within the halls. I have spent my time wandering through the grove, tending to the ashlands, trying to hold it at bay. I have not studied there. My magic is more druidic in nature.
Druidic?
Druidic. Druidic in nature.
Of course. Yep, Kyra's literally just going to look over there with figurative stars in her eyes.
And as he's speaking, you can see him casting the spell, Animal Messenger, summoning a small sparrow to his side.
Another member of a circle?
Well, I work closely with the council at Alderheart, and I am to report in if any such incident with Timothy occurs. Yes, he is a exchange student, so to say, with the Elsian, and Speaker Bitan wants to keep a close eye on him. She does not want to sour the relations with the Elsian, the cat folk. I'm sure you've met them.
We have before.
As you can tell, they're quite a colorful people. As Timothy has showed me many times, the value of a free spirit. And it was all I could do to prevent him from charging into the Ashlands. He wanted to take the problem on directly. He told me that if fire was the problem, then fire was the solution.
Well, I suppose he'd either fix it or make it much, much worse. Or both somehow.
Yes. Well, it was a near thing. He was very willing to go in there and to fight the good fight. It wasn't until I promised a good brawl with bandits that he got distracted by that and decided this is the way he wanted to go. And I think it's all for the better. The farther we can get from the forest with Timothy, I think the safer the forest will be.
Well, I wish you luck in guiding him, I suppose.
What brings you by our... the last I heard, you had fallen out of favor with some of the members of the council, King Schneer in particular. Speaker Bitan was quite surprised to hear his report on your actions.
I'm sure she was. That's one way to put it. We're coming. We're going by the Avium in case they have any information we can use on the Ashlands. Hopefully they do.
Um, just one question. Where did you find all the explosives to blow up the holding cells?
Explosives.
Yes, there's well documented that you attacked King Sneer's holding cells and with a large militia and killed dozens and blew a hole in the side of the assessment prison.
Trevor, if you gave me a explosive, I wouldn't even know which end to light.
I see. So it was a fabrication.
I did assist a few prisoners, yes, but it was with a piece of cloth, not with explosives. And I did not kill anybody.
I
Oh,
see.
look towards Moon a little, but not say anything.
Hmm.
Well, Kingston did have a personal investigation and a report written up. He wouldn't allow any of the, um, mm, I don't know how to say it, his loyal perch guard near the area. Um, it was cordoned off, and we had a few people keeping an eye on it. And none of the witness reports that we got matched with his report. Uh, Speaker Bitan is been investigating, but she's been sandbagged quite a bit. Support for Kingsnear has risen sharply as the fires are now clearly visible from Alderheart, and people are wanting a more direct solution to the problem. And they think Bitan has been too coy with her actions, and the public has turned against her.
It'll certainly be an interesting trip there when we arrive.
You plan to go to Alderheart?
Well, I don't expect to storm in or anything like that, but we think it'd be useful to swing by.
I see. Well, I think the less that I know, the better for me. But if you do intend to go through with this, I want you to have this. And he pulls out it's a simple brass leaf, and he hands it to you. This is it's a token of the tree menders. You can channel druidic magic through it. With it, you'll be able to assume a disguise of your choosing for a time. This is not an illusion. You will be the thing that you choose. So choose carefully. It has enough for one use.
Thank you. How long does it last?
30 seconds. No, it lasts 2 hours. That's just some tree mender humor.
30 seconds would still be useful in a few cases, but thank you.
You're welcome. And may the avian protect. And may our
Same
forest return to its former glory, right?
And may Tomothy get better at it with his aim.
Yes. Yes. I just feel maybe I he confounds me at every turn. Thank you for not letting the scorpions just eat us alive. I know that it would have been very easy to turn a blind eye to the whole situation. God knows I would have.
Well, I'm glad we were able to help. Even if I'm not feeling very well for it.
And if you do indeed make your way to Alderheart Havel, my mentor, show him the signet that I gave you. He will know you are to be trusted. He has connections there, and he works in subtle and backdoor ways.
I will, thanks. What did you say his name was?
Havel.
All right.
Ba, ba, ba. Let me see if I have Havel in the people. You haven't met him, so he isn't there, but now you do, so let me grab his art. I will throw that up there.
All right.
There we go.
Hmm. What kind of bird is that?
He is a gala. The
Interesting.
yeah, it's the actually I'll have to look him up in the book. I believe he's a gala.
Okay.
And,
Well,
yes.
safe travels to you.
He, thank you. Well, we are going to be here for a bit. As Tim Timothy has yet to recover, and he kind of like looks him over. It's like, Timothy, come on, we have a long road ahead of us. Those bandits aren't going to burn themselves alive. And he casts Healing Word on him. 6 points. +6. And Timothy shakes his head. Oh, thank you, Trevor. I do appreciate all you've done for me. Who? What hit me? I thought I deflected your blow with a cunning spell.
I'm going to just look down to Timothy.
Hello?
Listen to me on this. Next time you cast
I
a spell
always
that
listen.
next time
Go
you cast
ahead.
a spell that shoots a ball of fire,
What?
not do it close to you and your friends.
I never do it close to my friends. I am discreet.
Can I put my sword on his throat?
You can, yeah.
It's a magical sword shoe, so
Which sword are you using?
I'm using the oak sword.
Okay. You try to hold it towards his throat, but it feels as if you're pushing against a powerful magnetic field repulsing the action. And you hear, no, bruh, no, I don't want to hurt like normal people. That's lame. That's like not radical. That's uncool. Come on, man. Let's go have a chat. Let's chat this out. Let's talk this out. Come on, bruh. Come on. And the
Come on.
sword is like pulling at you. Bruh, come on.
I'm just ignoring.
Bruh, come on.
Ignoring
No,
the sword for
bruh.
a second.
No, let's go this way. Come on, man. We'll talk this out. Just you and me, man.
Timothy, I swear to God, if you do something like that again, I will personally rip your head off. And I'll take the sword out.
And I
Are you
will
holding the
hit
sword when
you.
you say this?
Yeah, I was holding the sword. Now I'm
Make a
pulling it
strength
back.
save. Okay, it tries to bonk you in the head, but you brace for it, raising up a forearm and kind of like, and then put it to the side. What did I even do? I was protecting Trevor. I don't know why he's so angry at Timothy. I only helped out. You saw the amazing things that I did. I don't know why people don't like me.
I am going to
I wanted to
kneel.
help out, but
I'm go-
they wanted to
I will
ban
kneel down to
me.
Timothy. Listen to me. You wield great
I'm a
power
good
in your hands.
listener.
You wield great power in your hands.
Yes?
However, you must be careful with it. You may not have seen it, but your power got out of control and it harmed others around you too. To wield such power, such magic, you must make sure there are not friends nearby, because even if you do not mean to, it could lash out and harm them too.
Okay. And he's gonna like sit down on the ground and just lay down and stare up at the sky for a while. I'm sorry.
It is alright. Just need remember to keep control.
I just get so excited and I want to show everybody what I can do.
I understand how that is. When I was very young, I used to be a lot like that too. Took the
Really?
elders to explain. I did. I would definitely ruffle feathers with waves of thunder.
Timothy makes an insight check. -3 for an 11.
Well, she's actually being kind of honest here.
I believe you.
Yes, I would also just go around showing this off, and the elders, they would see this. They knew I didn't mean to, but it could I would still ruffle feathers, hurt people. Rocks would get flung up and even hit some of them in their beaks.
Mm, that's not good.
I didn't know that I was doing this to them. But over time, I learned that everything I did, it had a, it had effects on others around me. So I needed to be more careful, to think more when I was about to use them, despite how talented I was. And from it, it tempered my mind, it tempered my abilities, and only made them greater. And I was able to use them even better to keep others safe around me. This day, I'm glad I heard those words. I'm glad I was told about what I was doing, because without it, I don't know if I would be where I am today, or as skilled as I am today. I gently pet
Okay.
his head.
And he just like lunges at you and hugs you.
I
I'm
will
Oh.
give him a hug
sorry.
in return.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to.
There, there.
You can feel big, wet cat tears against your feathers.
I gently pet him, but in a motherly way.
Okay. So he embraces you deeply for about 30 seconds. And then there's a big cat sigh. Okay.
Okay. Will
Thank
you be
you.
alright?
No. Yes.
Alright then. You are welcome, everyone.
Are you gonna go away? Like my mom did?
I will not be away forever. However, I am. I do wander the world myself, trying to help wherever there is trouble and wherever the stars guide me. But for now, I know I shall be around here, so our paths shall definitely cross again.
It's alright. I'm not worth hanging around for.
Do not worry much about it or be sad. I will try to meet up with you again when I can.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. I swear upon the stars that gleam in the sky, and the sun that gives life to all.
Timothy makes an insight check. 5. Okay, I believe you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll have Trevor send you a bird every day.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I'm feeling really burned. Not emotionally, but literally. So I'm gonna lay down for a long time and just watch the clouds and think about stuff. Okay?
That is alright. You need your rest. As does someone else I know. And I just looked immediately to Apollo.
Apollo's eyes are just like bloodshot and swollen, and the wound in his chest only sees there's like a little bit of blood running down his nose. Like with the eyes, it's not like tired, droopy eyes. It's like I will fucking murder anything. Like put me in a grave and I will crawl out of it, bitch. Is that about right, Apollo?
Pretty much.
Yeah, Kyra's not afraid of that at all. She
I
just
like
wants him to get some sleep.
I like to imagine if I wasn't listening to any of that talk at all. I was just sharpening my blade.
It's like
Amazing.
that's right, Timothy. You are useless.
He's trying, okay? A little.
Indeed he is.
His little cat
Once
bats.
I've cleaned all the bug goop and flame, whatever. Like, you know what I mean. I'm sorry.
Yes, the everything.
Once I've cleaned my weapons and patched up my gaping wound, we're off.
Okay. Uh, there's about 4 more hours of daylight as you make your way down these roads. The travel's quick. Apollo now on a bungalow. The travel is a little bit easier for you. Uh, the the train is much easier to traverse without the rocky outcroppings. You find yourself near the outskirts of the avium, and as the sun sets, you make camp a half-day travel from it. And from your position, you can see the rocky outcrops of the ancient fossilized tree that is the heart of the avium. And with that, we're going to go to locations, edit. You see a ivory trunk, ageless and removed from time in its fossilized form, and an unusual feature unique to the avium. Several spheres, like snow globes, but the size of buildings, each one housing a unique biome, each one levitating hundreds of feet in the air by unseen magical means. A shimmering dome of energy protects each one as they slowly orbit around the trunk of the tree, each biome a different part of Humblewood. Coastal, desert, hills, city, they all float in a magical ballet around the core of this tree. Bum, 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 bum. All players, save changes, show to players.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
I
Ooh,
like
that's
that.
large.
That is amazing. I love it.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. If you like, this is a, I don't know how to say it, bullet pointed text of the avium, and you can just use the numbers to match up to the paragraphs, and it has a little write-up of each one
Yeah.
if
Ooh,
you
all right.
if you want to read more about it. And then at the
This-
bottom, it's a general description of the avian, and it represents this. The last two paragraphs represent the common knowledge that anybody in the Humblewood would have of the avium and what it represents.
Sure, thank you. I'll read that like a little now and once the session's over.
Okay, yeah.
Officially
I'm
over.
probably going. I'm definitely going to read all of this later after I've gotten my foods.
Okay,
This was a great session, I think.
thanks.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, this is pretty
Yeah.
cool.